Hello, my name is Meredith Henning, and I am the Senior Manager of the Out of the Darkness Walks for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I just wanted to say a huge thank you for being here today, for joining in on your local campus walk, as well as being part of the National Campus Day of Action. You are collectively joining thousands of people across the country today who are raising their voices, spreading hope, spreading awareness, and raising funds to prevent suicide and to change the culture around mental health. That is all because of you. So thank you. I hope that you will also go to afsp.org/day of action, where you can find Instagram story graphics that you can use throughout the day to share what you are doing for your actions, as well as using the hashtag Hope Walks Here. In addition to that, there are resources, there are other activities that are going on today. One of them is actually an Instagram live dance with our friends at Forward Space. So I hope you will join in on that as well. Now, my honor bead colors are green, teal, purple, and blue. And as you see, I'm wearing them here. And I suggest that you also get creative with how you share your honor colors and how you are connected to the cause as you share pictures on social all day, because this is one of the ways that we connect with each other. If you are unsure as to what your honor bead color is, you can go to your local walk page, or you can go to the Day of Action page. Once again, I hope all day you will be using the hashtag Hope Walks Here, because your post will also show up on the Day of Action page. And I once again want to thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of this year's campus walks. It means so much to all of us here at AFSP, and you truly are saving lives and bringing hope to those affected by suicide. And now I want to share with you a video that was created by an amazing student. Her name is Eleanor Fernandez, and she's a student at Clemson University, as well as a Clemson University walk chair. And I want to share this video with you because I hope it does for you what it did for me. It brings hope. It brings insight into the struggles of someone who is dealing with a mental health condition. And I also hope that if you are struggling, or if you know someone who is struggling, that it will give you hope to know that there is support out there and that you can reach out and that you know that you are not alone.
I'm the kind of person who makes plans. I like to plan out my life. When the mental illness came, I went into a downward spiral. At my lowest point, I didn't have a plan. Well, I did have a plan, but it was an unrealistic, perfectionistic plan, and mental illness came in and totally wrecked that plan. I hated myself for not achieving the unrealistic standards I set for myself. I spent a lot of time in bed, a lot of time staring at the ceiling fan. The fear of being a disappointment dominated my life. I no longer found happiness in the things that used to bring me joy. Sometimes I'd feel this overwhelming sadness. My mind's defense to that was to simply shut down. I felt hopeless, desperate, trapped. So, the new plan was to end my life. If I died, I wouldn't have to deal with it anymore. To my emotionally numb brain, it was the best plan possible. The plan wasn't about death, it was about finding an end to those negative emotions. That plan resulted in being sent to the psychiatric ward for a week. The psych ward was an eye-opening experience. After that, I started therapy, then medication. I re-evaluated my relationships. Slowly but surely, I got better. Every day I take my meds, 3 little pills for my brain's decreased production of dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. As the joke goes, if you can't make your own neurotransmitters, store-bought is fine. I still go to therapy, even though I feel good about my life. I'm surrounded by supportive friends who are open about their mental health, and a partner who has loved me through it all. We support each other through the highs and the lows. I remember the day that I got back from the psychiatrist and my diagnosis status was finally full of remission. I felt so proud of myself for making it this far. There wasn't one singular day where I got better. It happened gradually, over time. Recovery is not something that happened to me. It is a state of being I work towards every single day. I am reminded of an excerpt from the book Lost in the Cosmos by Walker Percy, where the narrator contemplates the nature of life and living in this messed up world. You can elect suicide, but you decide not to. What happens? Why not live instead of dying? Why not do whatever you want? You could die, but instead you choose to do whatever you want. Since you have the option of being dead, you have nothing to lose by being alive. Now I make plans that I look forward to. I make plans for what to do when I'm having a bad day, and plans to enjoy the life I didn't expect to still be living. And sometimes I even try to live spontaneously, without a plan. Suicide has affected so many lives, and here at the Out of the Darkness Walk, we have a space to actually talk about it. You may have a loved one or even yourself who has been affected by suicide. My plan could have ended with my life, but it didn't. Together, we can change our plans for the better.
I wear orange for the loss of a sibling.
The white is for the loss of our child.
Green is for a personal struggle.
Purple is for losing a relative or friend.
We wear honor beads at the Out of the Darkness walks as a way to pay tribute to a loved one lost, a personal struggle, or a victory.
They come in different colors that represent the many ways that we're all connected to the cause of suicide prevention.
Since suicide so often is hidden and kept in the dark, the honor beads are really special because it's your way to be very open about your loss.
Gold is for losing a parent.
Silver represents the loss of a veteran or a first responder.
Red for losing a spouse or partner.
And teal represents having friends or family that struggle.
When I see other people with the same colored beads as me, it gives me hope that there's a future for all of us.
It's fantastic being here with these people who feel how I feel.
I wear orange, teal, and purple beads.
I wear green and teal beads.
I wear silver and teal beads.
And we all wear blue beads to show we support the cause.
Find your connection at afsp.org/honorbeads.
Hello, my name is Eli. I work here at the Student Health and Wellness Department. Here at FIU, the safety and well-being of our Panthers come first. Speaking as someone who has struggled with thoughts of suicide in the past, I cannot stress the significance about having a conversation around suicide, mental health, and ending the stigma. And that's exactly why FIU is walking here today, to help raise awareness and let students know that they are not alone and it's okay to have a conversation around mental health.
Hi, my name is Sam from 97X in Tampa and also X106.5 in Jacksonville. First, I want to say thank you, of course, for walking today. It's so important. And I also want to thank AFSP for allowing our radio stations to be a part of your day. And that really starts a few years ago when I had a conversation with my program director here at the station. We wanted to help people. And I said, well, I'd love to help people who've been through something similar to what I went through. And that is that I lost my father to suicide about 8 years ago. And it took me a really long time to feel like I could talk about it. It's scary. It's intimidating. you know the feelings I'm talking about. You're not really sure who to turn to, and you don't even know what to say. But the more we start those conversations, the more we break that stigma around mental health together, the more we save families and friendships and strangers, people we haven't even met yet. So luckily we've been able to team up with AFSP and do the Out of the Darkness walks, both virtual and non-virtual, and hopefully be some small part of that. So we have a perfect playlist for you on the air today, commercial-free 11 to 1 on both 97X in Tampa and X106.5 in Jacksonville. No commercials, just positive songs, uplifting songs for your walk today. So definitely hang out with us, and thank you again for being a part of starting these conversations and breaking the stigma around mental health.
Hi everyone, I'm Nicole Dolan, Out of the Darkness Walk Senior Director, and my honor bead colors are purple, teal, and blue. I just wanted to say thank you all so much for taking part in our Out of the Darkness campus walks and day of action, and for stepping up and speaking out about mental health. Every time you share your story, whether through text, photos, videos, or in real life, you're raising awareness and creating space for hope and healing. You're letting everyone around you know that it's okay not to be okay, that it's okay to be vulnerable and share how you're really doing, and that it's okay to seek help. So thank you for choosing AFSP and the Out of the Darkness campus walks, and thank you for fundraising and helping to bring education and prevention programs to campuses across the country, and thank you for being here. Please keep sharing and looking out for one another. You are appreciated. Thank you.